All right, it's really the first time I've ridden this thing. Big old damn Harley boy. Oh man, oh me oh my, what am I trying to say here? Hello everybody. Oh, this thing fucking screams. I haven't ridden this thing but once. I rode it once, like essentially to wow, that's where I was going. I hope everything audio and visual, what is it, fucking damn, that's like a whole fucking animal cage. Looked like something out of a wildlife safari. The gazelle and the zebra run away from the predator. The lion. A man and a giraffe walk into a bar. Bartender serves both of them. The man gets up to leave. The bartender says, "You can't leave that lion there." He goes, "It's not a lion, it's a giraffe." Name that movie reference. I won't give it away to you guys. Time's up. It's either 28 days or 28 weeks later. I don't remember. Let me go ahead and explain to you guys, man. If you guys were here for just the motorcycle content, I apologize, man. I know I've been going hard on this truck build. And I say that probably because it feels like I've been a hardcore a lot more about the truck build than I actually have been, because I've been literally dedicating every day to it. Like, I haven't done anything else motorcycle related. I have barely seen Justin lately, dude. Just because I've been working so hard on this truck, I'm putting so much work on it that I've had almost zero time to do anything else except for eat, sleep, shit, go to the gym. And that's where I'm on my way to today. I figured, you know what? It's a gorgeous day. I don't even need a jacket for temperature-wise. Like, look at this shit, man. Why? I can't remember the last time we had a day like this. I figured, you know, it'd be amazing to be able to ride the fucking hog, my Harley, my gay boy Harley, to the gym. Because this thing commands respect of all you crotch rocket, nut to butt, no spitting, always swallowing, ground beef having asshole butt boys. That's what this bike does. It commands the respect of all you little dainty crotch rocket. Oh, you think your bike's quick, huh? Yeah? You think your little Ninja H2's fast, huh? I'll have you know this thing wakes up every morning screaming like bald eagles and pissing excellence. I just don't even know what to do with my hands. Save me, Tom Cruise. Save me, baby Jesus. Obviously, that's a joke. I'm playing on the stereotypical Harley trope. Do you guys get it? Because I ride crotch rockets. I'm a latent homosexual, according to my own statistics. Anyway, yeah, it's dumb. It's a dumb joke. The weather's also been kind of funky, right? Like, the days will start out in like the 30s and they'll warm up to like the 70s by the time it's like, you know, over. I'm like, I don't feel like riding, dude. It's so late. Man, I'll tell you what, I think this is my favorite bike. Like, when I originally was gonna buy the H2, it was between the H2 and this bike, and I thought that the H2 would probably be better for the channel as far as like viewership wise and what people wanted to see. And you know, I think I was right. I think I honestly was pretty spot on with that assessment, you know. I think for someone like me to buy a Harley and then expect everyone to be super stoked about it, it's kind of like painting the kettle black. I did not use that right at all. Big ass rolling burnout. I left bigger streaks than in your mom's going out panties. I do have plans for this. I think after I finish the truck build or get a little bit more done with it, I'll start focusing on this, because I'd really like to supercharge this thing and just make it dumb. You know, it's already actually pretty quick, and it kind of handles like a pregnant nun driving a mattress. But hey, you know what? Harleys are the core and soul of America. I think I'm done with the Harley jokes though, because this is essentially like the least Harley ever. If you really think about it, man, it's a Porsche driven, water cooled, low displacement Harley. I mean, that was 110, brother. It actually handles well. It doesn't vibrate. You know, it's really funny. So my uncle, the one that gave me that little pit bike of his to rebuild the old AMF, he's been a hardcore Harley rider since day one. The first bike he ever had was a Harley. He's done nothing but have those since. I think since then he stopped riding for the most part. I know he sold his other Harley, but even he was talking to my mom. She's like, I think it's a V-Rod, you know, because my mom doesn't know shit about bikes really. Love her to death, not a bike gal. Hates the fact that I have them. Man, I'm gonna need new tires on this thing soon. I just started riding it, man. It already needs new friggin' tires, dude. But she's like, I think it's a V-Rod. which is not at all how my mother sounds. Even my Uncle Terry was like, that's a damn good bike. And I was like, what? Uncle Terry, shut your mouth. Man, I got here in lickety-split time. It's almost as if this bike makes me drive aggressively without any consequences. It's like cops see the Harley, they're like, yeah, okay. They see a sport bike and they're like, oh, what a day to kill a little biker boy. I do like the fact that I don't need to have a key on it. But let me go pump my muscles up. Y'all are not gonna believe what the fuck happened while I was in there working out. I mean, some of you guys are probably not gonna care. It's probably really only that special to me because it's like special to me. Wow, Dan, awesome dialogue. 10 out of 10. Fucking unsubscribe. Real quick though, I will say this. I really like the fact that this thing has a proximity key. As soon as I get this helmet buckled, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't even have to put a key in it. I just get on it, turn the ignition to on, and then you drive. Tell me that the Harley V-Rod isn't an awesome bike all around. I do need to lower that those rear shocks though, the pretension. Ugh, yeah, buddy. Okay. Come on. I have my key on. What are you talking? There you go, you fucking asshole. Sitting here talking about how awesome the ignition is, then it decides not to work on me. You're cool. To the right, clear left. Damn, another dead animal? Shit, that's a dead ass deer. Get well soon. What's it talking about? The cool thing that happened to me in the fucking gym. Why does he got a light bar? Like Ultima had a light bar on it. Man. So here's what happened, dude. If you guys, one of the, Poppy Boys. So if you guys are into working out, you guys will probably know who this is. If not, I mean, you might still know who he is. His name is CT Fletcher, right? If you guys don't know who CT Fletcher is, he's a big motherfucker that lifts weights. I mean, like, big motherfucker. And I say it like that because that's how he describes it. I'm the biggest motherfucker on that block. I want the sidewalk to crack underneath my feet. I command you to grow. Anyway, the reason why that's important is because he has an automotive page that I found out about. He likes cars, and specifically like classic cars, you know, like old Corvettes and like the old Stingray Corvettes and stuff. He likes that shit a lot. But I started following his Instagram page, his other page, because I follow his main account, and he's like, he starts posting other people's rides, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is up, Mr. Fletcher? I know I see you featuring a lot of classic cars, but here's my Camaro, you know, what's up? I like you. And he fucking shares that shit and then follows my ass on his automotive page. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't really fanboy or girl or whatever you want to call it. I really don't. But that shit meant a lot to me for a brief moment, because when I was first getting into working out and starting to lift weights, he helped me out a lot more than you guys realize probably. I was always looking for motivation, because like when you're new to working out, you don't really know shit unless you go to a personal trainer. You're like, what do I do? So I started watching YouTube videos, like everybody usually does. And I came across his videos and started listening to him talk and like describe how he, you know, how the human body reacts, and fuck you overtraining motherfuckers. You will grow. I command you to grow. And I would listen to those videos while I worked out. I had downloaded the audio and I'd listen to him on my iPod or whatever I had at the time. Command you to grow. And I would just listen to him talk about fucking growing. I'm the boss, motherfucker. He's got this video called Penitentiary Arms that has like a fucking smooth beat behind it. And like the first half of the video is him just talking about how he's gonna command his body to grow. I'm in control of you. You must grow. And that shit gave me a lot of motivation. Really helped me, like, as far as like finding the energy and motivation. And now I have that shit on my own. My motivation is my progress. But when you're new to working out, you have no progress. His videos gave me that motivation before progress. So that's some cool shit, man. I doubt this video will ever get back to you, Mr. Fletcher, but if it does, I appreciate you for being a real OG. Fucking, I sent him a message saying like, hey dude, here's my Camaro, you know? And he's like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna post that shit. And I was like, what? And then he did. I'm like, yeah. And he called me Big Dan. I was like, big is a relative term, I guess. I'm 5'8", you know, whatever. But appreciate you, motherfucker. I love that shit, man. Now he's all talking about like, I'm old this and I'm old that. And I'm like, dude, you're still one of the biggest dudes in the game. I just love the dude's attitude and energy, man. And that happened while I was working out too. I'll be damned if I didn't lift heavy as shit today. My chesticles were all popping out of my shirt, because it's a, you know, it's a really small shirt, really. It's kind of like a extra medium, a medium. But that was really cool, man. You know, I've been doing YouTube for a little while, and I would say I've been doing YouTube for a little while, and my page has gotten a pretty good following, and it's very rare that I find myself on the opposite end of communicating with someone that I enjoy watching. So I really respect that message back and that share, dude. I appreciate you. And while I was there, I also saw a buddy of mine at the gym. He's always one talking about 10mm for Glocks is like God tier, you know? And I was sharing a story with him about how when I used to work at an auto shop, I used to work at this tire shop in Griffin, right? And, you know, we mostly did tire and oil changes, but we would sometimes do other stuff, you know, like I've dropped a couple motors in there, stuff like that. And, you know, not super crazy shit, but there was actually a GM recall on some airbags not too long ago, probably like 2008 to 2010, somewhere around in that range. I don't remember. My dates are all fucked up. But it affected a specific year of, like, vehicles, right? Like, any airbag between this year and this year needed to be replaced. So GM actually contracted our shop, along with a bunch of other shops in the area, to just replace airbags. We shut the shop down for like a week just to replace these airbags, because people had a certain amount of time to get it fixed, and that's all we did. So picture an auto shop full of airbags and a bunch of immature mechanics like me with airbags that almost all of them worked. I don't think we came across a single one of them that didn't work. It's just how recalls work. Dude, it was fucking chaos, man. For a month straight, we just had hundreds of airbags lying around, and we would set them off underneath chairs and like under cars. Oh, it was bad. People got fucked up. No, seriously, we like two of the mechanics that I know of, one of them got knocked out, and then the other one ended up like damaging his spine in a way. After he fell down, we put one underneath his seat and it launched his ass into the air, like probably 4 feet in the air. And I think it actually ended up damaging his tailbone. And he got fucked up good. That was our bad. It kind of makes me miss working as a mechanic, but at the same time, I also remember all the shit that I went through and how, like, I don't miss that. They're some of my most fun years ever, because I was some, like, dumb, you know, teenager just working there changing tires and oil and shit. But, like, the people I worked with, man, I learned so many terrible jokes and pranks from these guys that I would never wish upon my enemy. But yeah, it was chaos. It was war for like a solid six weeks, I would say, of just airbags. And someone would get hurt, and then Greg, the owner, would get out and be all mad, like, hey, knock that shit off or you're fired. And we would settle down for about 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. And then we would get back to our usual antics, and then someone would get hurt again, and then you repeat the whole fucking process. Oh god, that was some fucking times. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing doesn't have the kill switch. Fuck. Like, just damn, man. I get it, you know, a lot of people don't like Harleys, but I think that if anyone who doesn't like Harleys wants to like a Harley, this is the Harley to like. Shit rips, dude, I'll give you that. But I gotta go back to working on that truck. I appreciate you guys stopping by for the vlog, and I'll give you a quick little peekaboo at my dog. Hi, Jackson. You good boy? Yes, you are. A little stretchy boy. All right, everybody, say goodbye. Mwah. What? Gosh, you're such a cutie boy. Come on, let's go back inside, away from all this mess.